Yo, what is up guys? I'm here hitting up with a new ETHERIA restart video. A little bit of an update, and we got some news today when it comes to the game. So first and foremost, thank you guys for the support and for the feedback. This weekend with the $4,000 tournament, which I was able to co-host together with Artie and Sturby, was a really great time. Top 32 over a time span of 2 days. We were casting over 30 matches, which were insane, but it was really a good tournament overall. And yeah, finished up being a finale between two bruisers. I think this should show a clear picture on where the current meta is right now in this game, and what is truly strong and what is I would say underperforming in general, right? But this is not what it's all about for today's videos, guys. So if you want to watch that, both live streams for the top 32 and the top 8 are up on my channel. Go check them out if you are interested in that. But what it's all about today is first of all we get the blessing galore this weekend again. So make sure you're stacking up all your stamina right now, and you're also stacking up all your energy, so that when the weekend comes around you can farm whatever you want, XP, GP, or modules, right? Whatever you want. Now let's talk a little bit about something which some people might not understand, and some people actually, I think China is actually a little bit like upset, I would say. So not sure if upset is the correct word, but like a little bit underwhelmed. And it's about 2 rerun banners we are getting in this game. And personally, I'm telling you something right here. This is actually a good thing for this game, and it's a good thing in general. Let me explain. So we're getting 2 rerun banners. The first one we are getting is Lilium. So we get Lilium as a rerun banner, and we are getting Holden as a rerun banner. Now, when will these banners be up? Those 2 banners will not replace basically the next patch. So when we go in here and we go to our summons here, and we currently have Kokari and Aya, right? So those 2 banners, Lilium and Holden, will not replace these 2 banners, okay? Those will just stay there as usual. But if we look at the time frame right now, this will go up from 9th of October till the 22nd of October. And we have the 6th of October right now. So basically what they do, when we look at our game and our polls right now, they will just add 2 more banners to the mix, right? So you have your Kokari, you have your Aya, and then we get the Lilium banner, and we will also get the Holden banner. Why they are doing, I don't know, but you know what? There could potentially be interesting things that could happen. I don't think that would be crazy, by the way, but I don't personally think that we will get a event like we have with Kokari and Aya right now. If you look at the prowess, for example, right now, so if you get dupes for your characters, you get lattices. I don't think that we will get that for these rerun banners. I think they will just be there at absolute max. What I could potentially see is if we go to the shop right now and we have these 3000 gem shops, right, where you can get, for example, Kokari or Aya or whatever, right, or these bundles here. Maybe they add something to that to the mix, so you could potentially skill up Holden or even Lilium if you don't if you didn't work on them. That's for that could potentially be a thing that could come, but can't guarantee. But yeah, so why is that actually a good thing? Why do I think it's generally a good thing? I think adding rerun banners do not destroy any experience in the current game or whatever. It is also not interrupting anything, because they're not saying, hey, so the featured banner with Aya and Kokari is ending, and now you're getting Lilium and Hold rerun, basically telling us, yeah, so this next patch, yeah, we just basically, we don't have new units for you, we'll just put these banners up, and yeah, just pull on them if you need it, right? No, they're just adding just units which are already existing into the game to the raid up units as well. And why is this actually a good thing? Now, for example, Holden, and this is especially good for China right now, because China just started playing the game. We had Holden very early on as a banner, right? So not everybody had the chance to actually pull him, and people are missing him. So now with him being the raid up banner, gives now people a chance to get the unit, right, if they don't have Holden or if they don't even have Lilium, right? So because we also had the LD selector right now, and the majority of the people probably pulled on the Lily if they didn't had her, right, and said like, yeah, I'd rather take the Lily over the Lilium because I need her more, right? Now with this radar banner, they also can, if they want to, pull on these units. And it's also a cool thing because it's, even if you have the units, right? Even if you have these characters, now you can actually go in and say, you know what? I have these characters, but I only have them like P0. Maybe P1. Maybe you just want to have a couple of dupes. Maybe you just want to have one dupe, right? And you have so many tickets anyways and feel like, yeah, so I didn't feel like pulling any of this. So Kokadi didn't convince me. I didn't pull for Kokadi, for example. So I'm sitting here on my 200 tickets. What I'm going to do? Oh yeah, Holden, I have him, but I have him only P1, but I would like to have him like P3, for example, or whatever. You're just missing one more dupe to P5, whatever the case might be. Now is your chance. Oh, you know what? Let me actually get more copies of that character because I just personally need it, if that is what you're aiming for. Or for example, Lilium as well, right? Oh, you don't have Lilium, or you wanna, or you have like LD tickets, but you don't know where to spend them. Now you have the Lilium banner in case you don't have her, or you're maybe close to Pity and you want to get more dupes for her. So now you can specifically target that character, right? Otherwise, you don't want to pull, you want to save them always for the new LD unit. And I think the new LD unit is coming next. We will see what it's all about. But yeah, so the cool thing about that in general is whatever character, when we look just at the permanent banner, because most of the time you don't want to pull on your permanent banner because you're probably saving up your tickets, right? Saving up your tickets for when the new RGB is coming out. So in case you want to pull the new RGBs, right? And the only true time where you might pull on the standard banner is when there's a Wishbinder event. So when there's a Wishbinder event, you might consider pulling one of these units. Maybe you're missing something. Maybe you really want to have the Fushu. Maybe you really want to have a Lilith. Whatever the case is. Maybe you want to have a Veronica. Could be any of these options, right? But truly at the end of the day, now this gives you another opportunity or chance just to stack up your tickets, because they will always, when a new banner comes, like a week later, they will also add 2 rerun banners, which is cool. So you don't have to wait an eternal amount of time for a unit to come back because you maybe didn't have the tickets back in the days for something, you missed your chance. Or also it could be, we have the case with Nahor, for example, right? Nahor came out and Nahor was truly underwhelming. Let's be honest here, okay? This guy, he's like a very good example for that. Nahor was not good at all because a single target S3, what wasn't the best unit in the game, nonetheless, right? But now they buffed him. So what happened? A lot of people looked at him and said like, yeah, nope, I'm skipping him. He does not look interesting at all, right? I'm not going for him, right? I'm not pulling for him because he doesn't benefit me and he's kind of underwhelming, which is the correct answer, right? If you want to save, me personally, I just pull every single unit, so I just have them, right? But also in this game, they decide to buff characters as well, right? As we have seen now, we have the balance patch and a couple of characters got buffed. Nahor got extremely buffed. This is huge. And now, this is now the interesting part. So if you, for example, skipped on Nahor when he was featured, and you're like, damn, I actually want to have a Nahor, right? I can't get him. The only way I can get him is from the permanent banner. I have to be really, really lucky to get him there. Now with that new mechanic of them bringing back rerun banners, you might have the opportunity that they bring back the Nahor banner because you skipped on them because he was kind of mid, kind of underwhelming. And now the next time, oh, they announce, oh, here's a rerun banner, Nahor's coming back. And now you have the chance, oh, now is my chance to actually get that character, right? Because I skipped him before because it was underwhelming. Now I want that character, now is the perfect chance to get it. Because it feels very bad to pull on permanent banner when you're already that long into the game, because you're gambling a bit too much in what you want, right? It doesn't matter. Also with the LD units, you pull on a permanent banner to maybe get an Apex unit, right? You're trying to maybe get a Messiah dupe or something. Now is your chance to like say, okay, you know what? Let me wait, maybe I get that character, maybe that character gets a rerun role. So this is your chance to actually get. And also what another good thing is, now that makes it easier on the player base, so you don't actually have to pull every unit because of what they're doing, right? Lydium is actually a unit that we got not too long ago, right? Holden is a while back, but even if you think about it, if you say like, for example, Kokadi right now is up and you don't want to have him because you feel like, he's not that good, he doesn't benefit me, not that convincing, you can now, with that in mind, with the rerun banners, feel like, I don't need him right now because he's not the character that I need for my account, and maybe they buff him in the future. But also you can think like, yeah, I just saved my tickets because he will come back in the future on a rerun banner. So I don't need him right now. I can chill and maybe like in a couple of weeks, months, he comes back with a rerun banner. And if something changed with the meta game where he actually becomes super strong and interesting, this is the time where you pull that character. There's a different story with the prowess up event, because I think this is gonna be only for the featured characters. I don't think this will be a thing for raid up for rerun banners. So keep that in mind. That the exclusive letters will only be there when they're actually featured. If they're probably rerun, you're probably not gonna get it. But yeah, that's for that. And I personally think it's wrong to think rerun banner is bad. No, it's actually really good, because this gives you the opportunity now, especially if you don't really need anything, just to get the dupes, just to get the missing piece you're liking, right? You don't have to gamble on the permanent banner, stuff like that. And I think this is just great news overall. And just, yeah, guys, let me know what you think about this. I just wanted to add my 2 cents about this whole topic. As always, guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. I really appreciate it, and see you with the next one. Deuces.